Shoulder impingement literally just means when your shoulder blade bone and your humerus bone hit into each other and cause pain. When they hit into each other, what's underneath it is a tendon and it causes pain. You'll feel that radiate down your arm, and over a period of time, it can cause rotator cuff tears, especially if they're over the age of 40. My name is Huang. I'm an occupational therapist and certified hand therapist here at my clinic in Miami, and we treat shoulder impingement syndromes all the time. So many people come in and they're like, I just have shoulder pain. Every time I lift my arm over my head, I feel like I get this sharp stabbing pain and it radiates down my arm and I feel like my arm is about to drop. If that symptom sounds like you might have a shoulder impingement type of problem. So I'm going to share with you a stretch that can really help you. Now, I'm sure you see tons and tons of stretches all over the internet telling you to stretch and stretch. Here's the thing, if you're stretching and you're stretching in the wrong direction, it's not necessarily going to help you, right? So if you're lifting your arm over your head and it hurts you and you're going somewhere and they're like, yeah, just do it until you can get more. Well, the problem is if your shoulder blade and your humeral bone keep hitting into each other and you're doing stretches or you're doing exercises that keep doing the same problem, you're just going to irritate your shoulder even further. So the direction of the stretch is so important to get right. And that's the one thing I'm going to share with you today. So if you cannot lift your arm up, instead of trying to push it, like I've done that. Sometimes I still do that, but there's a reason, and it's usually not impingement, right? But if you're stretching on the wall and you're stretching on the mat, and you're like, oh, like stretch it out. Let me share with you an easier way. I'm going to share it with you just in standing, right? So instead of going all the way up, let's go all the way back, right? And here's why it works. If you're very, very tight here and here because you're constantly trying to go up, guess what? If you bring your arm all the way back, what happens to the muscles? You're going to stretch those muscles, and the muscles in the back here, they have a chance to get short. Muscles only get long and only get short. And it's all about the position that you put it in. So one of the things that I teach my patients, right? I'm going to stand back so you can see it. Thumbs are forward, and you're just going to pull your arm all the way back. Now, pulling your arm all the way back isn't the only thing you have to pay attention to. You have to pay attention to your shoulder blade. So let me move my hair out of the way. So when you pull your arm back, you want to make sure that you're pulling your shoulder blades. You want to pull your shoulder blades together, right? That is the essential key to doing it correctly, right? And it's a stretch, but it's not really a stretch. It's actually considered a dynamic stretch because your muscles are working in the back, and then these muscles here are the ones getting stretched. So with your thumbs forward, very important the position of your thumbs, because the position of your thumb plays a role in the position of your bone up here. If your thumbs are turned inward, then your bone here is turned inward. If your thumb is turned outward, then your bone here is turned outward. You can feel it on yourself as well. I teach this to my students all the time. Relax your thumbs, relax your fingers, and just gently place them right here. Your thumb, if it's pointed up forward, right, it's a neutral position. If you turn your thumbs down, you should feel your bone roll in. And when your thumb is rotated out, you'll feel that bone roll out. So I want you to try this one stretch to help your shoulder impingement, but with your thumbs pointed forward. And that means that this bone here is considered to be positioned in a neutral position, right? Thumbs are forward, elbows are straight, and you're gonna pull your arms straight back, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. Try not to hike your shoulders when you do it. You're just gonna squeeze them together. Nice and easy, very rhythmic, 10 times, and then check to see if your shoulder got better. Some of you are gonna watch this and be like, Huang, it didn't get better. Well, you only did 10. You only did 10. You gotta give it a chance. 2 set is usually my magic number. If you're not getting the results, that might not be your exercise, right now, right? You might need to do something else before you do that one. And then 2, you might be doing that shit wrong. I do this exercise, it seems so simple, but when I do it with my patients, I am their extra eyeballs, and so I can give them a little guidance, a little curing. Their bodies might not be you know, they might have their ribs stuck out, so you want to bring your ribs in, you know, little things like that that really make a difference. So try this exercise out on your own. But if you have a chronic shoulder impingement and you've been stretching and is not getting any better, definitely look for some professional help. Find a trusted occupational therapist or a physical therapist in your local area to really help you be your second eyeballs, because it's not just about how much you move, it's about the quality of your movement that's going to really help get rid of your shoulder impingement or your shoulder pain types of problems. If you're looking for me, my name is Huang, and I'm here in Miami, Florida at Hands On Therapy Services. All the links are below.